Good morning. In today's lesson, we are going to learn about triads, whereby we identify the triads which are used in making harmony of music. Mostly, triads are used in during harmony. Triads is a uh, three-note chord which has a, a root, third, and a fifth. The root of the is the mother of which makes the root, the chord. Therefore, in the music, we have eight chords, seven chords. First, we have the primary chords and secondary chords. The primary chords include there are three number, which is chord 1, 2, chord 4, and chord 5. When we say chord 1, chord 2, we mean in a chord, let's say we are starting in C major. We have Do in C major, where the Do in C major starts from Do. Then the third of the Do is Mi. So Do, Re, Mi. So the third is Mi. And the fifth, So. So making the chord Do, Mi, So, which is the first chord. When we say the second chord, we have the scale of Re, where Re, then we have the third of Re. Re becomes the root. We have Fa, which becomes the third, and La, which becomes the fifth. So on, so on, and so on. So when we say we have first chord, which is Do, the first chord, the second chord, and we have the third, fourth, and fifth, and sixth, and so on. So these chords are made from the notes of the scale Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do. So when we say the third of the Do, Re, Mi, Fa, when we say the root is Do, we have the third, which becomes Mi. When the fifth, So. When we say Re, we have Fa, Re, Fa, Ra. When we comes to Mi, we saw Mi, So, Ti. Then we comes to Fa, we have Farado. When we come to So, we have So, Tire, and others. It depends on how you know chords are. From there, and today we are going to learn about the making of the chords. These triads are made of, as I have said up earlier, we have said they are made of the root, the third, the fifth. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, the scale of the chords, where we use this scale to make the triads. Do, re, mi. So when we say triad, these are three chords, or a trichord, which are played harmoniously. When we say harmoniously, we mean they are played at the same time, and the sound harmonic in nature. So getting these triads, we have Do, Mi, So, Re, Fa, Ra, Mi, So, Ti, Fa, Ra, Do, So, Ti, Re, Ra, Do, Mi, Ti, Re, Fa, so on and so on. These triads are the most important in music, whereby we are able to use the triads to make harmony of the song. So when we're using these triads to make the harmony of the song, we use the first note, the root, the third, and the fifth. Well, let's say we have a melody like Do, re, mi, fa, mi, re, mi, do, re, mi, fa, mi, re, mi. So when you are told to harmonize the melody, Do, re, mi, fa, so, re, mi. So do is the melody, whereby we have Do, re, mi, do, fa, mi, re, mi, meaning this is the melody of the song. It is because I don't have somewhere to write, but I would have. I showed you what I am saying. When do re mi fa so fa mi re mi. This one is used to some melody, and you are told to harmonize the melody. Let's say in the key of C major. So the C major chord, use the C major chord to harmonize the given melody. But we must understand that we have the roots, we have the third and the fifth. There are some rules which are governing these chords, these triads. In case you are supposed to insert a triad in SAT-B, where when I say SAT-B, we mean the four voices. We have soprano, alto, tenor, and bass. So here you are supposed to insert other chords to make it uh, harmonic sound from the given melody you have been given. Here you have to first understand the melody. Where does the melody lie? And in a given song, we have some rules where we are so supposed to use the rules to make the harmony. First rule, you can be asked to use, let's say, let's use our previous method where we said do re mi fa so fa mi re mi. So the do re mi do is is uh, is in the soprano, but we don't have alto bass. So in this you are supposed to use one chord to so that these voices can sing one chord, but you are told to double the root. And the root of the song, when we are making a melody, when we have harmony, we are told that the first chord is supposed to be in the beginning of a song. But we come to find that not at all songs, but sometimes when you go to some songs which are made in minor, you find that they start from La, which is the do mi or farado. It depends on the composer's intention. When we say this minor chord sounds, they say the sound sad. Yeah, I've never seen the sound, but that is the way they have been explained in some books. You can find them saying that they are very sad chords. I don't know which sadness they reveal, but we get to understand that they are very sad chords. I don't know which sadness there. From there, do re mi fa so fa mi re mi, we are told that the first rule is to double the root, and the root should be in the bass. So the root should be in the bass. That is first is to double the root. Yes, the root of the do mi so. So the root is do, and the third is mi, and so is the fifth. When we are told to double the root is do, and we have found that the do has been sung by the melody, which is do. So we are supposed to add mi and so, then do should be on the bass. So when we say do, so the bass can sing the do, the alto can be, the tenor can sing mi, then soprano, soprano remain to do, then the alto so, and bass do. So do mi is in the tenor, so is on the soprano, and do remains to be melody. So here they double the root. So the root is do, and the root is on the bass. Yes, for the primary chords. Here, when the chords are placed in root position, we are supposed to double the root. But here comes another question. What if we have the first inversion and second inversion? What does the inversion mean? We're supposed to know what does the inversion mean? What are we required to do? But here we are dealing with in the root position. I will come to uh, explain on the first inversion and second inversion of the triads. Let's say we are do re mi fa so fa mi re mi. We are continuing. If you have somewhere, you can write that out. Let's say do re mi fa so fa mi re mi. So we have come to do re mi fa so fa mi re mi. From there, we are supposed to go back to the second rule, which says double the root and you can double the, the fifth, but not the third. Why? The third, the third, when you double the third, the effect is ungainly. It means it is not sounding harmoniously. I think you are getting it is not sounding harmoniously. And harmoniously, it means that we are supposed to use let's say you are supposed to use so you are not supposed to use that one. You change from there. You find the you use the correct uh, given uh, how you are given that kind of meaning. Then we can get to find that of us we can use most of us use these triads wrongly. Sometimes we double the wrong one. So when you are using them in the root position, make sure you double the root. And the root should be in the base. So in strati B, which is the 4 voice part of a core of music, you're supposed to double the root. I understand that you have sometimes tried to make an harmony using different mm, melody, and you find that this melody is not sounding very well. You can we have some other hidden rules which you are supposed to know. If you could like to be one of the beneficiaries of those knowing those rules, make sure you do that thing. Subscribe. You find me, you can follow me. I'll be glad following you. You know, when we run together, we get anything. For today, I think I have given you something very small on triads. Tomorrow, same come to find to go deeper on the triad, doubling of the triad. So the doubling of triads is the second part. Also, we have the intervals in music. Some of the courses intervals in music, different intervals, what you're supposed to do in an interval, what kind of intervals should we have in music, and uh, which one is best. Mostly say that sounds as a more interval as possible is, let's say, a second or the third is the best. And mostly we find someone can go to a fifth to find that the song starts from do and jumps to so. Or when we say a third, the song starts from do, then goes to me, that is a third. When it starts from, let's say, second, is do, re, mi, do, re, that's the second. And others, it depends on how the musical composition and what kind of melody is present. Thank you for your time. If you find this beneficial for you, make sure you subscribe. Don't ever, ever miss these lessons. Thank you. I'm really glad being with you today. Let's run together. Thank you. Have a good day.